What is up, guys? Phil Mercy here. This video is, well, Slayer, I guess. My Slayer task that I've done today. I fancy doing some Slayer. The first task I had was Ganodermic Beasts. I quite enjoy these tasks. I can storm Varmadil without making loss. It's quite enjoyable. I like maging. Max Mage, remembering my Slayer helmet, Luck a Boss, got my Spellcaster gloves, shit like that, overloading, because frankly I really don't like not overloading. And there's a Polypore stick drop, which is about like 40k or something. Really shit, but yeah, I got a Polypore stick drop, and I also in this video got my first effigy drop since the nerf. Now, effigies, I don't know if they're made much rarer, but I've not had one since the nerf apart from Ganodermic Beast. But to be fair, I haven't really killed anything high level that drops effigies reasonably frequently, so that I can't really say wholeheartedly that effigies have been nerfed overly drastically. But I did get one. Gave me some agility XP, some runecrafting XP, so I'm not going to complain about that, and also some firemaking XP, all skills which I'm not 99 in, so the effigy really helped. And in some ways, I quite like the fact that I'm going to actually have to train skills rather than collect effigies, because although I do like PVM, I think the whole part of, or kind of part and parcel of RuneScape, is that you play the game, and you're supposed to, mix it up a bit. Yes, I don't like thieving, but I think with Pyramid Plunder, it's something that I might be able to do. Runecrafting as well. Sometimes I'm getting this kind of urges to runecraft for some reason. I don't know why. It's probably because I've got agile and I just want to show off my agile. But that's probably why. Also, in terms of tasks that I got today, they're pretty. Ganodermics was probably my best task. My task after Ganodermics, I believe, was. What was my task after Ganodermics? It was Mithril Dragons. There we go. Memory kicking in there. Yeah, it was Mithril Dragons. I do like Mithril Dragons as well because you can polypore them, although you do make loss. Sorry, Storm of Armadyl, but you do make loss with Storm of Armadyl when you Myth Drags. But it's only 23 of them I had, and it's a pretty quick task. After Mithril Dragons, I did get Necryals. I intended to end the video at Necryals because I despise them, but I suffered through it, and I ended up getting Fire Giants after Necryals, and that was a complete and utter rage moment. But I stuck with it and got them over, and I have actually ended the video prior to the Jad task that I haven't yet done, but I do have Jad, and I do intend on doing Jad. It's 35 minutes, and it's decent XP. So here I am at the Mithril Dragons. Unfortunately, the spot that I usually use was taken, so I just had to kind of slot myself in between these two here, and kind of go between the northern and the southern spots. There was in fact a nice guy who came along and asked to loot my bones. Now usually I don't give a crap about the bones, and so I leave them. But what does annoy me is if people come up and just start taking them, willy-nilly. He said willy, I'm so funny. But willy-nilly. Why do I keep saying willy-nilly? Oh, I've got some kind of fascination with penises. But yeah, some guy just kind of waddled around and taking all my bones. But it's up to him. It's fine. But he did ask, and so I gladly let him because I'm not going to be needing them. So he kind of collected them. There you can see in the top of the screen there. He was the guy just picking them up. But that was the end of the Mithril Dragons task. Didn't get anything, unfortunately. No effigies, no Dragonfall helms. I was expecting, 3 or 4 Dragonfall helms. 200 mil task. Didn't quite happen for me. But oh well, there's always next time. So this was the Necryals. I raged, and I was about to end the video, and I thought, no, I'm just going to do them. Because 2 Slayer tasks is not quite enough for a Slayer log shenanigan thingy majiggy. What I did bring with me is an Ags and a claws because I just wanted to mix things up a bit. I wanted to see how good the Ags was because I hadn't really used an AGS in quite a while. Oh, for those of you who don't know, I call an AGS an Ags because rather than using it as an acronym, I use it as a that's shit. an antonym. No, it's not an antonym. It is an antonym. Yes, and instead of an acronym, I use it as an antonym. Yes, an antonym. Right. Fuck it. Yeah, I call it an AGS instead of an AGS. It's basically like NASA instead of NASA. Yeah, I call it an AGS. I also call it a BGS. I call it a Bugs. And I call it a Zugs and a Sugs. I don't know why. That's just me. But anyway, you know what I'm on about now. So I brought an AGS, an AGS, and claws because I wanted to see what I hit, and I failed with it. I'm probably not going to sell it because it's so cheap at the moment. It's like 24 mil I got it for, 23 mil I got it for, which, frankly, it's ridiculous how they've dropped so much. From a year, well, probably a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, they were 120 mil. Now they're 20 something mil. Absolutely ridiculous. So if you don't have an AGS and you've got the spare cash, you might as well go out and get one. It's quite nice to have in the bank anyway. I don't have a god sword, so now I do have an AGS, and I do intend on keeping them. Also, my Goliath gloves, which are falling apart, have degraded, which is great because now I can start going on to my fresh sets and not worrying about bosses, because I wanted to use them up, and so Slayer was the best way in which I could use them up. So I started slaying, and I got my just rewards. This task was in fact the Fire Giants. Now, Fire Giants are absolutely horrible. I don't usually do them, but I saw my points accumulating to near the near 700 region, and I thought rather than waste 30 points just skipping the tasks and probably ending up with an even shitter task, I thought I'd just suffer through them and do them. Now, I had 190 odd to kill, I think. I don't know how many I had to kill. You can have a look back at the video if you're extra eager. But it took half an hour, which, although it looks like I'm killing them pretty fast, this is 2 times sped up, by the way, so it's half this, and that's how fast I'm actually killing them. But although it looks like I was killing them fast, and I was in fact killing them fast, because you can see how many bones on the floor, it did actually take half an hour. Now for me, half an hour tasks, they seem quite long for me. I don't know whether this was because prior to this I'd done, well, about 3 20-minute tasks, but it was a bit of a horrible task. No drops, no nothing. I got about 2k fire runes in the end. But Fire Giants, honestly, skip them if you can. I only wanted to see my points build up, but that was the only reason why I didn't skip them. Luckily I had a Titan. If you don't have a Titan, I would honestly stay well away from these. So we are coming, unfortunately, to the end of the Slayer vlog, I guess it was. I think I'm going to start a series, fuck it. This is going to be the first video in our series of Slayer day thingy majiggies that I'm doing. There might not be a video tomorrow, however, and we're running out of time because I might not be here, so I shall catch you guys tomorrow maybe if I get enough likes, so please like it and I'll check. Cheers!